Hello, everybody. I'm back again with my live on Zoom and also on Insta. Hope we're all well, everybody. So this is day 3 of my working with ailments series that I've been working on. So this is day 3 of day 5. There's going to be a full 5-day thing. Okay, yeah, so today working with the feet, everybody. So the feet, as we know, no one cares about the feet that much, but the feet are really, really important, okay? They have 26 bones. It's 33 joints. I think it's 19 muscles. Oh my God, I'm so African. This is such an African thing to cram everything, okay? And 107 ligaments. This is what your foot contains. Isn't that it's a fascinating fact, isn't it? That's the fact for today. So the feet are so proprioceptively sort of rich with, a lot of nerves, a lot of nerve endings, a lot of nerves in there. So it's the communication in between us and the floor. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Danielle. My people have arrived, people. So this is what the communication is. So we need to remember that the foot doesn't just pronate and supinate, okay? The foot does a lot of other things. So the subtalar joint, okay, is what helps us to do things with the foot. So that's what keeps the foot nice and elastic. Hey, Kathy, I'm all right, I'm keeping it going, girl. Yeah, so I'm talking about the foot. So you've got foot issues. This is a good place for you to be. Good place for you to be today. So so the feet, everybody. I did have an elastic band here, so I wanted to show people something they can do with, you can actually do with bunions, because I am bunion girl, but I've got all sorts of things wrong in it. Scoliosis, I've got the bloody bunions, the bloody everything is happening here. Hey, Nicolette, how are you, my darling? Are you well? So yes, so the feet, they are the communication in between us and the rest of the world, kind of thing. As I said, proprioceptively, very sensitive. The feet pick up messages, and those messages are sent through to our central nervous system, okay? So remember, the feet have become really important in our movement practice. So people who are not really activating into the feet will always have issues with their hips, will always have issues with the back and stuff like this. So this is maybe one of the reasons why I do have scoliosis, really, to be fair, is because of my bunions. But ever since I've been doing yoga is my saving grace. I swear to God, if I weren't doing yoga, I've been huge trouble. So, okay, I was actually going to use a elastic band to show you what these bunion people should be doing every day. But I no longer have that elastic band, so I just need to roll with what I've got right now, okay? So what I do every day, okay, I take my feet up the wall and I have an elastic band around my big toes like this sort of thing, do you know what I mean? So I'm quite lucky. The reason why I'm lucky is only because I've been doing yoga, so I still have a lot of movement in that big toe. So you can see my big toe is moving like this. It means it's possible really for me to be able to correct this at some point if I really, put my mind to it and really wanted to do it, okay? For some people, those toes are absolutely locked like this and the toes are scrunched together like that, all right? So for those people, okay, what you have to do is take your pretty little fingers, you need to stick them in between of each of your toes. You need to be doing this maybe twice a day or something like this, and you need to be trying to find space in between the toes. Because you see that same action just now that I did with the strap, this is the same action now with my fingers, right? Or you can get those toe separators and stuff like this and try to wear them for at least 5 minutes every day. So I used to wear them in shoes. Let me get some more light on my face. What's happening here? Hey people, how are you doing? Wonderful to see you all. You're looking well. Very nice pictures everyone's got up here. I'm trying to make myself also look good. Me, damn it. Let me get my foot back up here. So those toe separators, they become really useful. So as you can see, you know, I'm using my fingers here, you know, I'm spreading out my fingers and you can see my toes are actually nicely separated. So what you should do to see if you have movements in your big toe, you know, just hold the big toe and see how much it's able to move. And really what has happened since I've been getting this movement is I've been finding more spaces in between of my toes. You know, I never used to have this much space between my toes, trust me. You know, I had these folded toes. So I used to wear these really weird shoes because I wanted to be cute and sexy. And now look what, you know, now look what's happened to the damn foot. You know, people, so this is the thing. Take care of your feet from the get-go. And if whenever you're going to practice, you're going to a yoga practice, please wear your toe separators, okay? Wear them for about 5 minutes each practice. You don't have to wear them all throughout the practice. It's too much, you know, especially if your feet are not used to it. Remember all of this. Hey, Jonelle girl. How are you, my darling? All the way from sunny California, okay? And so remember, okay, try to use the toe separators in your practice as much as what you can, because when you use the toe separators, it builds a different patterning into the body. It builds a brand new sort of structure. Be careful of your knees. So remember, anything that happens in the foot, it translates into the knee, it translates into the hips. So this is why, team, oh look, I'm being watched from Hungary. Oh my God, I've got all the people here. I've got California, I've got Hungary. Who else is in the house, team? Anybody else from anywhere exotic that I should know about? Type away, I'll be back to have a look at you. I mean, so yeah, so this is how we should be taking care of our feet every day. You should roll balls underneath your feet. Just have like a tennis ball and roll the foot. So how we activate the feet in a yoga practice, I'm going to show you just with a block, all right? So with this wonderful block, team, actually, I'm going to move the mat just in case people can't see my foot over there. Am I in shadow? You just shuffle, shuffle, shuffle back. Get rid of said mat. This is what happens with lives, team. Like, I've just got to, like, you know, I've just got to roll with it. So the block is in between of the feet, okay? And you're squeezing the feet in towards the block as much as possible. I want you to lift the toes away from the floor, spread out the toes, and then place the toes down one by one. As soon as you activate the beauty of the feet, the knees should also become a little bit tighter on top. So you should feel that action actually happen, people. If you do not feel that action happening, this is a problem. And this is why you have hip issues. This is why you've got back issues. This is why you've got all the issues going on, because you're not engaging the feet. The feet become really important in your practice. So once again, let me show you that one more time. Have a block or a book in between of the feet. Okay. As you can see, my big toes here, right, are trying to squeeze into this block as much as possible. As much as possible. Right? Although I do have the bunions. But then I'm spreading the toes. Right? From the time I'm spreading the toes, the inner arches have now lifted. That's awakened the feet. And not just awakened the feet, this has awakened all of the muscles within the inner leg. All right, let's spread the toes, put the toes back down, and hug the outer ankles in towards the block. And the feet really should come alive. Once the feet come alive, everything else comes alive. So the feet become real integral to your practice. Yeah, Dominique said, you know, from the London Massive, you know, you're always welcome. Loving all my London people. Got Balham, just down the road, loving it. I mean, so you know what I mean? The whole thing of people going into practice, you know, and just thinking, yeah, just this outer form all the time kind of thing. You're supposed to be engaging the outer form so you can feel something on the inside. And that's when we always say the yoga's working from the inside towards the outside, you know, working from the core out. By the time you get to the outside, everything's all fit and healthy. You're feeling like, yes, honey, yes. So yes, this is basically all I have to say today, okay? So remember, these are little things, as I keep on saying in all the videos, okay? All of these little things, these are not things that I have a lot of time to teach in classes, team. I don't have time to talk about those kind of things. I have an hour, okay? I need to get in and out. I need to teach that class. I need to give people exactly what it is they came for, okay? Not everybody came to just, I guess, learn about the feet or learn about the shoulders and stuff like this, you know? But I like to work that way, especially with my one-to-one people. So if you're ever interested in one-to-one, remember, you know, have a deal on this week. It's a nice deal. You have something specific that you're working on and you're just like, yeah, you know what? Mary Patricia Smiley, she talks about that. She's really good with that. Blah, 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 blah. Then I'll be able to craft something out of my bare hands, you know what I mean? And teach you something that's going to get you more healing. Because this is it. Sometimes we're going to these classes and we're not getting exactly what we need out of them. Some of us have invested a lot of money in a lot of these classes and we're not getting exactly what we need. So for that reason, remember, sometimes investing in yourself, remember, charity begins at home, people. So investing in yourself healing, okay, this will make you happier to go out with friends, enjoy yourself, wear that sexy dress. Just like, yeah, my hip feels really great right now. Everything feels good. Why is that? Because you invested in yourself. So basically, yeah, right? Yeah, I've got a deal on, okay? So get in touch with me this week. I mean, other than that, I'm teaching at 7. Okay, so now I need to go and rest. Need to go and have like a little drink, have a little rest. I just finished teaching with a private client who also had a hip thing that stemmed from the foot. Very interesting lady, loving her. But yeah, all right. This is basically what I've got to say today. So this is the end of this broadcast, everybody. I'm getting quite used to this. I'm actually quite loving doing the Zoom and also doing the live over here. This is the end of this broadcast. Yeah, it's so true. It is self-healing, Dominique. And I think it's one of these things, you know, it's one of those people bypass themselves in order to help other people. But you need to help yourself first, then go and help the other person down the road. You know what I mean? This is important. You know, if you don't have 2 feet to walk on, who's going to walk for you? You've got to walk for yourself first. All right then, team. So yes, this is the end of the broadcast. I will see you tomorrow with yet more wisdom. All right? All right then. Ciao for now, my loves. It was wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you all, everyone. See you again soon. I'm back tomorrow around the same time. Another short video on something very interesting, maybe that you don't know. I'm a good fact person. Ciao, my love. Bye, loves.